Hey there, friends. Today we're going to talk about sensory bins. The thought of having a sensory bin in our home can be overwhelming to many of us. So today I'm going to talk about easy ways to make and use sensory bins and how to contain this potentially messy activity.
Hi, I'm Ms. Susan from the Early Childhood Education Department here at the Berrien RESA. One of the most popular activities that we offer at playgroups and events is our Sensory Bin Center. Sensory bins encourage a wide variety of developmental skills. It provides opportunities for your child to use their senses, such as touch, smell, sight, and hearing. Your child learns and processes information through their senses. So a bin like this is a wonderful tool for learning. There's a chance they might even want to use their sense of taste, but we should avoid that. Before using one at home, you want to make sure your child is out of that putting everything in their mouth phase. This is an activity that you can introduce to your child around the age of 14 months, and always supervise your child whenever you're using homemade toys. So let's talk about the messy part. At Playgroup, we're all right with the mess, but how can you use a bin like this in your home without losing your mind? It can be as simple as setting a couple of boundaries and teaching your children how to play with it appropriately. It's in your child's nature to explore and experiment, which will probably lead to some stumping and throwing. So before you give it over to them, tell them the rules. Where should they play with it? If you have a large bin like this one, you might have them play on the floor with a tarp or a sheet under the bin. If you have a smaller one like this one, you might ask that they stay at the table with it. Make sure this rule is clear. There's always some wanderers that want to carry a cup of rice around the house with them. And make the rule. If the rice gets tossed out on purpose, you'll have to put it away. You might have to take it away a couple of times, but they will learn quickly about what is expected. There's a good chance that there will be tears when you take it away, but be patient and be consistent. Let them know when they'll get another chance. Oh, let's go eat lunch and we'll try again. And give them plenty of chances in a timely manner. Try again later that day or maybe the following day. So now that you have some rules in place, let's talk about the fun of creating your own sensory bin. You may already have some things around the house that you can use. My favorite things include dried beans, rice, corn, birdseed, and pasta. If you have carpet, you may want to use something that's easy to vacuum like rice or birdseed. If you have hardwood or tiled floors, you may want to use something like beans. These are a lot easier to sweep. You'll also need to decide on a container. Some families like large bins where everyone can gather around, and other families like small containers. These are easy to store and they can be personalized for each child. Then you'll want to add some tools. Your child can practice their fine motor skills by using things like cups, funnels, scoops, and bowls. I also like to add some tongs. These are great for building the muscles in the hand required for cutting and writing later on. Now, you'll want to add some toys that your child is interested in. You can use things you already have at home. Follow your child's lead. If they love animals, then put animals in the bin. You can build their language and cognitive skills while you play together. Here's a big cow. Can you find the baby cow? Oh, there he is. What does the cow say? Moo. Describe what you see them doing. Oh, I see your cow is taking a walk. Tell them what you're doing. Oh, my cow is hungry. He's going to get some food. You can also teach them concepts like colors. Can you find all of the animals that are red and put them in the red cup? Or talk about counting. Oh, where did all the animals go? Can you find them? 1, 2, 3, and so on. Remember, follow their lead, make it fun, and avoid drilling them. If they're not interested in counting, move on. Another way to add fun to your bins is to dye the pasta or rice. Here is a soothing lavender rice bin. You can see I've dyed the rice purple.
I've also added some lavender essential oils. It smells wonderful and adds to the sensory experience. In our next video, we'll show you how to dye pasta and rice. I hope you've learned some good tips about using your own sensory bin at home. Thank you for joining us. For more information about our programs and events, visit us at BerryandLisa.org and follow us on Facebook.